Hello, this is Pastor Rebecca Simmons, and I want to welcome you to today's Empowerment Moments. I want to talk to you for a few minutes today about conquering fear. I want you to be aware of the fact that fear really is false evidence appearing real. So often we set out to do things in life and we get stopped dead in our tracks when we come face to face with fear. Fear comes to make us afraid. Fear comes to stop us. Fear can literally wrap itself around us and make us not want to go any further. There are a lot of negative emotions attached to fear: doubt, discouragement, fear comes to strip us of our power to achieve those things that we have dreamed of achieving. And I want to encourage you on today to move forward in spite of the fact that you are feeling afraid. Listen, let's look at this a little bit closer. What are some of the worst things that can happen if you go ahead and move forward and do what you have made up your mind to do? What are some of the things that could actually occur? One, you can fail. Two, you may be rejected. People may not like you. They might not want to hear what you have to say. They might not want your product. They might not support you. They might not want to read your book, listen to your CD, hear your sermon, hear your speech. People may hate on you. Again, we're talking about haters, people who are jealous and don't want you to succeed anyway. That's even more reason to move forward. But let's look at some more things that could happen as a result of you moving forward in spite of fear. You might have to use a little bit more energy. You might lose sleep. You might lose some money. You might have to make an investment into the thing that you're believing for. You might actually have to try again if you don't make it the first time. So these are some of the things that can happen as a result of you moving forward in spite of feeling afraid, in spite of fear. Now, when you look at these things and you put them in the proper perspective, they're really not that bad, right? When you think about it, it's really not so bad if these things actually happen, because none of them are the end of the world. None of them. I mean, you won't die if you move forward in spite of fear, unless you're doing something dangerous, and I don't recommend that. I'm talking about living your dreams. I'm talking about being faced with fear when you're on the road to doing the very thing that you have dreamed of doing. I'm talking about fulfilling your divine purpose in life, fulfilling your divine purpose, doing the very thing that you were created to do. Listen, God would not call you to it if He had not equipped you with the power and the capacity to do it. So now you just need courage to conquer fear. You need courage to move on in spite of the fact that you're afraid. So what you can do is realize that fear actually is false evidence appearing real. And then you can take fear, put it in its proper perspective, just like I just did. And know that it's not the worst thing in the world if somebody laughs at you, if somebody talks about you, if somebody rejects you. Because we talked about it before, that rejection, even though it does not feel good, when put into the proper perspective, can be overcome by you having a high level of acceptance for yourself. When you increase your value and give yourself a 5-star rating, then you're not so concerned about whether or not people accept you or reject you. So rejection is not so bad. So failure. If you fail, guess what? You can try again. A lot of great people failed at first. I am certain that our very own President Barack Obama had failure before, but he got up and he dusted himself off and he kept trying until he was actually President of the United States of America. Harriet Tubman, of the Wright brothers, Shaq O'Neal, other people who did not make it at the first attempt, but they kept moving forward, and guess what? They made it. So I want to encourage you to keep moving forward in spite of feeling afraid, in spite of fear of rejection, fear of failure. Guess what? If you fail, you can try again. If you fall, you can get back up again. Dust yourself off. Get back in the saddle. If you fall off the horse, get up, dust yourself off, get back in the saddle. And the horse can be anything that you're attempting to do, anything that you're attempting to do in life, get back in the saddle. Keep trying. Keep trying. I make these videos almost every day of the week. And listen, I don't always get it right on the first attempt. Now, there are times when I feel like quitting. There are times that I'm afraid. There are times when I fear rejection, fear being ridiculed and talked about. My hair might not be right. My clothes might not be right. But guess what? I'm going to keep going forward because I have committed that I'm going to do these empowerment moments. One day I'm going to have a producer. One day I'm going to have a hairdresser. One day I'm going to have studio people and people to help me and makeup people. So listen, I go forward with what I have. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do today. Move forward in spite of fear and go forward with what you have. Move forward in spite of fear and go forward with what you have. Move forward in spite of fear and go forward with what you have. Use what you have right now until you have what you want. Do what you need to do now so you can do what you want to do later. Listen, success is full of fear and full of failure, but fear and failure cannot stop you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get on up from there. I know you're afraid, but I dare you to do something that you've been scared to do. To just go forward, take a leap of faith, and move forward. And that's what I want to talk about to you finally. Take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Listen, put your faith in the place of fear. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. Fear is false evidence appearing real. I love it. Love it. Love it. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. When you put your faith on that thing, when you put your faith in the place of fear, you get substance. What's substance? The thing that you've actually been hoping for. The thing that you're actually trying to accomplish is the substance. And with faith, out of faith comes substance. Fear is false evidence appearing real. False evidence. Nothing. De nada. With fear, you get nothing. With faith, you get something. So, which road are you going to take? Are you going to take the road called fear? Or are you going to go on the road paved with faith? I'm going in the area of faith. Listen, mess up, rejected, fail, whatever. I'm moving forward. And I want to encourage you to move forward in the face of fear. Realize that fear is false evidence appearing real. Realize that fear has no power. It cannot hurt you. Realize that fear, put in its proper perspective, is always going to be defeated in the face of faith, which is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Move forward. Put fear in its proper perspective. Realize the worst thing that can happen is that you'll fail, that you'll mess up, that you'll be rejected, and say, so what? So what? I'm still moving forward because I know that fear comes to stop me. Listen, fear comes to stop you. Are you going to let fear stop you? No, that's what I want to hear. Don't let fear stop you. Keep moving forward in the face of fear. You can do this. You're more than a conqueror. No weapon formed against you can prosper. God sent his word to prosper you. If you delight yourself in him, then he will give you the desires of your heart. If you commit your path to God, God will give you success. If you meditate on his word, you will make your way successful. God will do it. If you continue to move forward in fear, giving the rest to God, God will meet you. And you will accomplish that thing that you have set out to do. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying to you. I guarantee you, if you move forward, in spite of the fact that you are afraid, you will find success. You might fail, but get up, try it again, and keep trying until you make it, and you will find success. It's not going to be easy. No one. I'm not telling you that it's going to be easy. But I'm encouraging you to keep moving forward. Do it afraid. Do it afraid. You scared? Are you scared? So what? Get up and do it afraid. Press through the fear. cut the CD, write the book, make the speech, preach that sermon, start the ministry, start that business, ask for the raise, go and ask for that promotion, interview for that job, do it afraid, and you'll find out that at the end of the road, it wasn't as bad as you imagined it would be. You're going to make it. You're more than a conqueror. You're going to do this. You can do it. You can do it. You can do all things. You can do all things through Christ who gives you the strength. I believe in you. God believes in you. And I want to encourage you to believe in yourself. You can do it. With God, all things are possible. God bless you. Take this powerful nugget and apply it to your life today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Get up now and do something that you've been afraid to do. God bless you. Know that God loves you, and so do I. Now go in peace and serve the Lord.